Hi, my name is Adedunke Gomina, and this is SOB Frequency Events. Now, today we're going to be talking about tuning. Tuning. A lot of people have been asking us what is tuning. You know, you've been seeing videos on YouTube, and we're talking about tuning. So, we're here to answer that question of what is tuning. Now, tuning is a process by which we actually maximize the potentials of our sound system to actually make them sound right. So having said that, before I actually go further, I need to break down some things to you. Now, so many people believe that it's just one person that actually gets the sound running and the whole setup good. But actually, it's not just one person. It takes a combination of sets of people that actually pull off a good sound system. Now, we have different categories in the whole sound system setup. We have the system tech guys. They're the ones that actually tune the PA system and optimize it. They're also called system tech guys. They're also called system technicians. Sorry, some of them actually even design the sound system before installation, etc. We have the rigging guys. They're the ones that actually mount and suspend line arrays, position speakers, etc. Rigging is a very serious field that even has to be studied about, because it has a combination of, you have to find out what the load is compared to the building structure, etc. Now we have the mixing engineers. Mixing engineers can be divided into like three categories. We have the front of house mixing guys, the stage mixing engineers, broadcast mixing engineers, etc. Now, the mixing guy, what he does is to work on individual channels, the kick, snare, keyboard, etc., vocals, and fine tune them all together to actually give you a good sound system. Now, the other category we have are the power guys. They're the ones that actually make sure that the right electricity goes into each of the equipment to make sure that they don't blow. Now, the other category that we have also are the stage hands. Now, people that are in charge of stage, what they do is to make sure that all the backlines are properly set up, all the microphones are actually properly mic'd also on the drum set, etc. Now, there's this other category a lot of people don't know about. It's the drum tech guys. Now, they're the ones that actually tune all the components of the drum set, the toms, snare, kick drum, etc. They actually tighten all the velums properly to make sure that the tones of the drums are properly produced. Now, you need to have a drum set sounding good before microphones are placed on them. Microphones are just meant to amplify what is already good, not to amplify something bad. So that's the essence of a drum tech guy. Now, all these people make up a sound system, but today we'll be focusing on the tuning aspect and the system optimization of the sound system. Now, tuning is actually the process by which we actually maximize the potentials of our sound system to actually sound right. Now, I didn't use the word good, to sound right. Right means that they at least have a flat response. Now, by the word flat response, we mean that all the frequencies come out at the same level. And by the frequencies, I mean the high, the mid frequencies, and the low frequencies. Now, a lot of people don't actually understand tuning because we have different rooms. Now, people could actually ask me that, okay, each of these speaker systems have been manufactured. They've been manufactured to actually bring out frequencies at the right levels. So what's the essence of tuning? Please, tuning is important because we have different rooms where the speakers are actually used. So that means that I can use one speaker in two different rooms, but I have two different sounds. So that's the essence of actually tuning. And you can't tune to have a perfect sound. Why? Because each of these rooms are actually very biased. Rooms where the speakers have been tested, which is called the anechoic chamber. The anechoic chamber is a room where microphone speakers are actually tested, and that chamber is a room where the sound there is dead, meaning that you have exactly a flat response from your equipment that you're testing. That is the function of the anechoic chamber. Now, that anechoic chamber is actually designed to test these speakers. But in real life situations, in real life events, we have different rooms, different halls, different churches, etc. We have churches that are actually reverberant. We have churches that actually echo, that have a lot of reflections here and there. Now, you cannot place your judgments based on this. You need an analyzer that would actually show you what the problem is. Now, analyzers don't solve the problem. They just show you what the problem in the room is. That's the essence of having an analyzer, so that you know what form of processing you're going to actually do for your sound system. Now, a lot of people believe that processing for the sound system has to do with equalization. No. There are so many fields to processing. There are so many things you have to do when it comes to processing. Equalizers most times don't even solve the problem. What they do is they just move the problem from one frequency to the other. Now, the kind of solutions you may have to do with delay, adding delay time, polarity reversals. Some may tell me, how do you detect polarity reversals? That's the essence of having an analyzer. Now, you have situations whereby some of us actually repair speakers, open each of the drivers in them. And in the process of replacing them, we actually swap some of the cables, black and red, and change the polarity of that driver. Now, that change can be a 180 degrees change, and that could create cancellations in your sound system, in your sound production. So at the end of the day, the analyzer actually shows you. And what the analyzer does is to compare from different areas in the audio chain. It's a comparison of what happens from your console or your mixer to your processor and what happens in the room. Now, how do you now find out what happens in the room? I'm using an analyzer, like I've said all the while. How does the system or the analyzer show me what the problem is? Now, you have to use a measurement microphone. Please note, don't go use a vocal microphone, please, or an instrument microphone, please. It has to be a measurement microphone, because a measurement microphone has a flat response. All the other microphones that we see, they have colored responses, meaning that some frequencies have been boosted to enhance some certain applications. So you need to use a measurement mic. And once that measurement mic is used, it shows you what happens in the room, which frequencies are actually higher than the others, if there are polarity issues, and eventually you now come up with what solutions based on the problems that you see. It actually shows you if there are phase issues. A lot of people mix phase and polarity together. That's for another video. So etc. Now also, another aspect to tuning that a lot of people don't pay attention to is actually you should make sure that the sound in the venue is actually giving an equal experience to the audience. Now, meaning that once I walk from the back of the hall to the front of the hall, I should hear almost the same thing. Note, I said tuning cannot give you a perfect sound. It can only give you the best sound possible for that venue. So meaning that when I walk from the back to the front and the mixing guy believes that he is increasing his kick drum, everybody in the hall is hearing that increase. That's the essence of tuning. Now, I've walked into so many places, people that have foyers, people that have overflows, people that have galleries, and you walk from the back or from the top of the gallery and you go all the way to the front and you hear different timings in the music or in the speech. Now, the whole idea of the tuning is to make sure that once I walk from the back through to the front, I am hearing the music at the same time. I had to break it down for people that don't understand what I mean about delay timing. Now, you should actually listen to music at a beat and walk through and hear it at the same beat. How is that done? You had delay times, etc, etc. For more knowledge or for us to help you work on your sound system, you can contact us. Now, please make sure you get an expert or a professional to help you tune your sound system. Sometimes it's not always the mixing engineer's fault. It could be also that the PA system is not tuned properly. Also, when you go into line array studies, you would even also understand that when a line array system is not tuned properly, some frequencies don't come out properly from the sound system because the more boxes on the line array, the more the build up on the low frequencies. So that's the reason why some people's line arrays don't even sound crisp, and you're wondering what is going on. You need a tuning expert to help you process these sound systems to sound right. So please feel free to contact us, and you can also call other professionals out there. This video is to educate you and to make sure that they are delivering good sound to your audience. Please, pastors, event planners, people that actually put programs together, please, you have to always consider that people are hearing good sound. Now you can contact us on our social media handles at SB Frequency for Facebook, Instagram, and you can follow us on our YouTube page. Thank you very much for watching. Till next time, it's SB Frequency Events. Thank you.